No, that's not quite right. That shouldn't be the conclusion you come to. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, after all the stuff we did, maybe this end is enough to satisfy you, but it's not really how it's supposed to happen. That brings us to a question. Do you want to see how this really is supposed to end? I thought so. In order to see how this really should have finished, I'm going to have to go back. Let's rewind a little bit, shall we? Been a few days since then. Everyone seems to be doing a little better than usual. Oh, here we go. Wait. The bus. There's the bus. Okay, so I'm not spending the night with Reginald. I sprinted to the bus and tried to get the driver to notice me. Even though I was wearing all black, the driver seemed to see me. Thank goodness. Apologized a gazillion times as I boarded onto the bus for having to make them stop for me. But I was so very, very grateful they did. No idea how I would have gotten home had I missed the last bus. Well, we kinda did see that, but Mr. Narrator guy wanted us to see this for whatever reason. Thankfully the rain didn't last too much longer. Perhaps we just drove out of it. Either way, it was plenty dry when I got off the bus and onto that old dirt path. It was just a bit dark, that's all. Luckily my phone still had enough battery to use its flashlight and help light my way. And though I'm sure I could walk this path in my sleep by now. The house was dark as I approached it. I had not lived here for weeks. I'd even say it looked scary. Like a haunted, abandoned cabin in the middle of the woods. It's dark, so either Croven wasn't home or we're already asleep. Well, we already know he's, not home because he's out in the city. Tried to be quiet as I entered the front door, just in case he really was sleeping. As soon as I entered, I felt a wave of tiredness crash over me. I need to sit down. Am I really so tired? After I just slept so long? What got me feeling like this? Maybe I should go to bed. But I have to get out of this chair first. Just need to muster the energy first. And I fall asleep. Yeah, I'm still sleeping. Feels like being pulled. Wait, I'm... Croven? You scared me. Sorry about that. Could you go back to sleep for me? Huh? Why? It would just, be easy for me if you, Croven? What are you talking about? Go inside and stood up properly. Follow me. Please. Go walk towards the front door. You see a faint light on outside. I followed him. When I exited the front door, I could see Croven out in the clearing near the house. There's a large vehicle there that was clearly still running. Croven? What's this? Mary. I need you to get in the car. Where are we going? Doesn't really matter. It's not the important part. We just need to leave, okay? Coming back, right? No. I don't understand. What is this? Did something bad happen? Listen, I try to explain it all later. But for now, I just need you to trust me and come with me. I trust you. Thank you. I'll explain it eventually. What the fuck is going on? Graham walked me over to the back door of the truck and opened it for me. Held me inside and frantically as if to rush me. As I began to buckle in, I noticed that Groven and I weren't the only ones in the vehicle. There was a man sitting in the driver's seat. So dark I couldn't see his face. Groven seemed familiar enough with him. He climbed into the passenger seat and began to drive. I wanted to ask Groven what was happening, but not in front of the stranger. Who is this? Do I even try to ask? Well, it certainly took you long enough. I'm sorry. Yeah, I should fucking hope so. You wouldn't be having to do this bullcrap if you weren't such an idiot. Sorry. Try and do better next time. Next time? What, you want there to be a next time to all this? I'm sorry. That was a poor choice of words. Whatever. I don't want to get mad in front of Mary. Just... It's alright. As long as we continue like this, things should be fine. I'm really hoping this isn't what I think is. And that, Groven's been working with the murderer. What are things exactly? I hope you're right about that. If I have to worry about this a second longer, it's gonna be your head. I'm aware. Have I failed you before? Where are we going, if I can ask? Yeah, I say you have. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. Gone this far, haven't we? It isn't far enough. I think my dad would settle for this shit. In fairness, your father was a lot more patient. Yeah, well, I'm not. Just give me a headache. Likewise. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we can get there. I can, sit down with some coffee or something. Sounds like a good idea. Just hope it can actually calms you and doesn't make you more jittery. Yeah, shut it. You're not gonna make it there at this rate, though. How do you mean? Kidding me? You're like a fucking snail. Don't go any faster, maybe. Safer to drive like this. It's dark and we hardly traveled this path before. Come on, it's a straight fucking line. Worried about crashing into all these other cars around us right now? I gave my reasoning. We'll get there regardless. Yeah, but it'll be sunrise when we do. Fucking... Give me that. Cronin suddenly grasped the steering wheel, pushed to the shotgun warrior, both me and the driver. The hell are you doing? Let me fucking drive. You can't let me drive if you're not gonna listen. Go the... Fucking... It's what's gonna happen. I knew it. Told you shouldn't done it this way. To do then, huh? I'm after them. With what? I don't care. You... Where they're headed, right? Not letting... get away. What about Mary? She's breathing. Nothing broken, right? So, you take care of her. And you used to that job by now? The mystery caller? He knows the mystery caller? Hey, not sticking around. Then... God damn it. Mary? Can you hear me? Come on. Let's get you home safe. I'm in pain, but not a lot. Just very numb. I've been hit with a big wave on the beach. Slowly I can feel my senses coming back to me. Pressed against something. I'm being held. But by who? The fuck are you? Oh, hey. You're awake. Huh? Who are you? Whoa, easy now. Man let me stand on my own 2 feet, and I quickly backed away from him. Who? Where? Mary, calm down. It's me, remember? In the car with Croven. I was driving. Ah, that's... I recognize your voice. It makes me feel a lot better. But, I asked what happened to Croven. Well, it's gonna be a long story. Well, I've got the time, so... Walk with me? So first, how much do you remember? Oh, we were driving somewhere. You guys were talking weird. Ah, right. Viewing it from an outsider's perspective. So it wouldn't make much sense to you. And Cronin got really mad and wanted to drive the car himself. And we hit something or swerved. It's a bit foggy. Walking fine. Not in any pain, are you? I think I'm okay. I just feel a little numb. You were in the back of the car. which wasn't really damaged. I think he may have hit your head though. I guess that's why I blacked out. Though it wasn't too much damage, the car is no longer in any shape to drive us anywhere. Can't exactly turn back now. So our only choice is to keep walking until we can get to the next town. Not sure when you are going to wake up. But you were out for a while, so I admit I was getting a bit worried. I did wake up for a little bit. Craven and you were yelling at each other. I heard Craven say some things. Letting someone get away? Is he okay? What happened to him? Well... I suppose there's no use hiding it now. I mean, how much do you know about it? Know about what? I don't know anything about this. Craven just woke me up and told me we had to go. I see. Guess I'll be the one to explain it then. Best that I can, anyways. You don't know anything about it. Guess I'll start from the beginning. Or at least my understanding of it. So, you know Hallen City, right? Yeah. It's where my aunt and uncle lived for most of my life. And where my parents lived before they had me. That's right. Well, how do I say this? Picture this with me, if you will. All the gang, criminal organizations, use whichever words please you. There were two of them centered in Hallen City. First we'll refer to as the Congress. The second we'll refer to as the Parliament. Honestly housed these two organizations, but hardly had room for both. Two groups were always at war with one another, fighting over territory, money, whatever they could. Even if just to make it so that the other group could not have it. Tell you this because your uncle, he was the head of Congress. You're joking. You can't be serious. Uncle Cross was such a sweet man. Couldn't hurt a fly. Did you ever question why he wore that eye patch? Well, I guess, but it was from his time in the army. He was in a war. Oh, yeah. Didn't specify what kind of war, so I see. Please continue. Eventually, the Congress had overpowered the Parliament. The Parliament was pushed to Blackwood. Congress now has full control of Hallen City. We weren't worried about the Parliament interfering with their plans anymore. I wish I could say that's where the story ended. But if it was, we wouldn't be here right now. Mother Mary. My mom. What about her? Mother was a good friend of Cross. Long-time friends. I believe they'd known each other from back when your mother was still a child. Yeah, I knew that. That's why I started calling my uncle to begin with. Because he was such a good friend of Mom's. Was Mom involved? Please, tell me. Yes, she knew. My father knew too. But they were never involved in any of it. Until, recently. Huh? Let me finish explaining. The Congress had complete control of Hallen City. Your uncle, aunt, and parents lived there peacefully. More or less. For a while. But mother had wanted to open her own restaurant, diner, eating establishment. The perfect location she was looking for was in Blackwood. Uncle and aunt begged her not to make the move. They were scared of the Parliament potentially targeting her, even though she was never involved in their business. But she wanted that restaurant. It's her only option. Not to mention, she was expecting a child. Yeah, that would be me. And, well, believe it or not, back in that day, Blackwood used to be a lot cleaner than Hallen City was. Even with the Parliament there. Tables certainly turn, don't they? So, despite their warnings, your parents moved to Blackwood to start their restaurant. And, well, their family. Aunt and uncle were still worried, but guys actually seemed to stay pretty safe. And we didn't really have any reason to worry. They even felt comfortable visiting you guys from time to time. Even joke about how the Parliament may not even exist anymore. But they showed us that they were still alive and kicking soon enough. A few years ago is when things really began to spark again. See reports of gang activity beginning to pick up in Blackwood. That alone may not have concerned us, but... And we started getting reports of enemy gang members parading themselves around Hallen City. Calling themselves the Parliament. It only made our sirens go off. And out of almost nowhere, Aunt and Uncle's home was broken into. I'm sure it was later, but, well, it's not like they were going to take their chances. Shortly ended up moving into a safe house of theirs, you could call it. Though it was close to Blackwood then and was in Hallen City, seemed like the safest bet. Wait, the cabin? Cabin in the woods? The one you picked me up from? That's right. I had always wondered why they moved there. They had such a nice house in Hallen City. Never understood why they moved to such a cramped little space in the woods. Lived there quietly for a few years. Oh, well, you know that. Yeah. I was happy Craven was so much closer than before, but I didn't know this was why. Things only started to go really wrong quite recently. Aunt and Uncle came in contact with the head of the Parliament. This head figure had promised to meet them and to discuss a sort of treaty or truce. Some deal or arrangement. Told them that they meet somewhere public, so there was no worry of anything insidious. For a while, they finally agreed to meet them. But, well, you know that went south. That more or less covers most of it. I see. Are you alright? It's just a lot to take in. I can imagine. If there's anything you need elaborated, I will try to explain to the best of my ability. Thank you. Well, I guess I do have one question. Yes? Who are you? Oh, I I apologize. I didn't realize I never introduced myself. I'm Ovidius. Like the first lieutenant, you could say. The right-hand man to your uncle. Or, well, right-hand man to Croven now. Croven's involved with all of this too, right? Fortunately, yes. He's always known. You just didn't expect him to inherit the Congress like this. At least, not yet. Well, that explains why he goes and disappears every so often. And Croven, he ran off. Yes. He believed we were being followed by the Parliament. Claimed a car that quickly drove past after the crash must have belonged to them. And he ran after it. I don't know what he thinks that will help, but I couldn't go after him. Brody was watching out for you. Have you been in contact with him at all? No. As I said, my priority was taking care of you. Maybe I should try messaging him. With everything you just told me, I don't feel comfortable knowing he is on his own out there. Oh, you should give me your number too then. Let me guess, I already have your number? In case you wind up separated somehow. Unnecessary, yeah. Of course, you are the mysterious number that I've been talking with this entire time. Huh? You already have it. I already have it? Yeah, you're a little bit slow here, Mary. Wait a minute. Then that means... Hey! You're the strange number that I've been texting. I message nearly every night. Yes, that's correct. Why did you tell me that from the beginning? Also, why were you being creepy over the phone? Scared the living daylights out of me. I apologize. I didn't mean to. I said tried as best as I could not to come off as malicious. Well, you kinda did, Birdie. But I see it didn't work. I'm just not good when it comes to cellular communication. Yeah, we could tell. Perhaps I should explain a bit more. Yes, please do. Of why I'm even here. See, back when gang activity first began to pick up again in Blackwood, Uncle assigned me the task of looking out for you. I was to make sure that you were kept safe from all of this. Of course, I accepted the task. Made sure you were never involved in any of this. Until now, that is. Wait. Why are you stalking me? Why? Because you and your family were important to Cross. So you wanted to protect you. But what about you? Me? Why did you accept? You don't even know me. I know enough to know you as someone worth protecting. No, cute. It wasn't just a little bit creepy. I'm glad I was able to meet you, finally. Yeah, if only it was under, better circumstances. Even if those are not the best circumstances. Wait. If you're with Croven, and you're also the mysterious number, that means you know where my parents are, and that they're okay. That's right. Let me continue explaining. See, keeping you safe within the city wasn't my only mission. I was also tasked with bringing you out of the city, should things go awry. And, well, that happened. I was instructed that something like that should happen. I was to take you and your family out of Blackwood, bring you somewhere safer. However, what nobody told me was, you were staying with Croven. Came to pick you and your parents, but you were not there. I got news that there was a rumor of a murderer in Blackwood, so had no reason to believe you might be staying somewhere else. Parents only told me once I'd arrived there. But by that point, I was already in a dangerous position. Parliament was clearly on high guard. If I moved around too much, I risked jeopardizing everything. There wasn't enough time, and too much risk involved in going to get you, so I left with your parents. But why wait this long, though? I guess not to raise suspicions, right? And I couldn't come back until we could be absolutely sure it was safe to take you away too. Which I guess is now. But Croven really did see a Parliament car pass us by. And perhaps it still wasn't safe enough. Then, where are they now? Why didn't I ever hear from them? Didn't want the Parliament potentially catching onto us. We're afraid they might be able to track a parent's phone. So I confiscated them. Phone has been modified to be untraceable. Well, that's why I was able to keep in contact with you. Why not give my parents untraceable phones as well? Or, could have talked through your phone. Same couldn't be done with your parents. Why not? Apologize for that. Believe me when I say I tried very hard for them not to contact you. It's the only way to ensure you were kept the safest you could be kept. I see. Are you alright? I don't know. Again, it's a lot to take in. I understand. It must be tiring to even hear about. But I hope you find happiness in knowing you'll see your parents again soon. Really? Yes. That's why I came to collect you after all. That's why we're heading out this way. But perhaps we should be a lot closer to them had the car not crashed. Right. Croven does appear a bit frantic right now. Request that you not be mad at him. He wasn't even supposed to be with us, truthfully. But he wanted to come, see for himself that you got there safely. I'm sure he still wants to see that too. Even if he's not beside us right now. Really? Really? Most of the walk after that was silent and awkward. How was I supposed to talk in this situation? Processing it was a huge thing to take on already. Tried to message Croven, but we didn't hear anything back. Didn't really expect to, but it was worth a shot. I did wonder where he ended up though. I don't see a trace of him on this forest trail. It's all the time we've been walking. All the time we've been walking. Are you alright? Huh? You're slowing down. Oh, Oh, sorry. I'm just very tired. How long have we been walking for? Can't say for certain. I checked time when we started walking. Would you like me to carry you again? No, that's okay. Really don't have to. I just hope we get there soon. It's still plenty dark out. Indeed it is. But I would not be surprised if the sun starts to rise soon. Really? I was hoping we'd be there by daybreak. Maybe if we still had a car. Wait. Stopped me. Do you hear that? I did. Ah, fuck. Turned behind us. There's a car, slowly driving in our direction. Still a bit away from us, but we'll catch up to us soon. Going to wait down? Are you really this fucking stupid, Vidius? Really? You're supposed to be my fucking knight in shining armor. See if they can give us a ride. Stay behind me. Took a step back, and I noticed Phineas reaching into the side of his jacket. Well, at least we know you got protection, hopefully. Carrying a weapon on him. Suddenly prayed to myself he wouldn't have to use it. Car slowly rolled to a halt beside us. The window rolled down. Felt a bit more relaxed when I saw who the driver behind the wheel. I don't trust these faces, concealed in darkness. Don't know if that's intentional by the artist because I didn't want to have to draw his face, or if that is fully intentional and, he's very suspicious. He was an elderly fellow with plenty of wrinkles. Yeah, still don't trust him. Looked so old, in fact, I didn't know if he should even be driving. On his head, he wore a mesh cap. He had a picture of a trout on it. And from the little I could see of his outfit, looked as if he was wearing some kind of overalls. Even though I felt more at ease, Phineas did not shift it from his tense and serious state at all, which is probably for the best. Bowed over the side of the vehicle and talked to the driver through the window. Couldn't really hear what they were saying. After a few moments, I heard the old man laugh. Phineas turned to me, told me it was right to get in the car. Yeah. I don't know if his hat is also maybe foreshadowing. This would be a real catch if he was to bring us two in. So I climbed into the back seat and buckled myself in. And then we were off. Thank you again, sir. Ain't no problem. We was heading that ways anyways. Frankly, I'm just surprised you guys were walking. I never see nobody on this old path. Perhaps it ain't as well kept a secret as I thought. Well, we didn't really have much of a choice. Car kinda crashed. Hee-haw. It was your bozos who had the car wrecked back there. I was wondering where the passengers went. Yeah, that's correct. We swear trying to avoid a deer. That's why you gotta keep your eyes and ears peeled in these woods. I suppose it's a bit too late to tell you that. Anyways, what kind of business do you all have in Greenbark? Greenbark? Oh, Phineas shot me a look. Oh, right. We're, going for a competition, visiting family, a wedding. Oh, we're going to a wedding, I guess? Ah, I see. That's why you're all dressed so nicely. Hope your walking didn't get you too dirty, though. You'll be fine. Thanks to your assistance, we should be able to get there in time to change into something cleaner. I sure hope so. Shucks. I'm glad to help out in any way I can. Wish the newlyweds good luck for me. Yes, of course we will. Thank you for helping us get there on time. Of course. I was late for a wedding once and oh boy. Sister still won't let me hear the end of it. Now she's always insisting on me driving with me. Make sure I ain't late again. I'm sure we'll be hearing a similar speech soon enough. So, but enough about us. We've been passing through Greenbark before. Was hoping you'd ask. See, me and my fishing buddies do this trip every other weekend. Even though I don't get too close, but this shortcut helps me to make it every time. Usually the last to arrive, but not by much. You rent out a boat and... The nice man continued to tell us about his fishing trips all the way to Greenbark. Sounded like he was really excited to be able to talk about it. I liked hearing about the fun times he shares with his friends. Sun begins to rise right as we begin pulling out of the forest. Once we were in Greenbark, Phidias told the man to let us off at the corner of a sidewalk. We did learn his name, but I made sure to thank him again for the lift. Lucky break for us. But let's not push it. Come on, let's go. Phidias? Can we get breakfast first? Harry, we need to keep going. I'm sorry. I'm just really not feeling well. Are you alright? Yeah, it's all just a lot, you know. And I think it's all catching up to me. All the walking we've been doing really shouldn't stop moving. You're right. Hey, I understand. Come on. Huh? Get you something to eat. We just have to be quick. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Let's go. Phidias tried to look for somewhere that may be open. Closest we could find was one of those teen diners that prides itself on pancakes and other breakfast foods. Seemed to be the only place open anyhow. Luckily they aren't packed at all, so we were seated right away. I was happy about that. Please, be quick. I was practically dying over here. Phidias shrugged his coat off and then tossed it onto the open seat beside him, before taking his seat across from me. You didn't have to do that. Rush to wait stuff. Not that dire. Feeling unwell. Sure they can see that. You also shouldn't toss your coat like that. It's expensive, isn't it? It'll wrinkle easily like that. If it'll wrinkle so easily, maybe it shouldn't cost so much. Does have a fair point there. You think that? Yeah, I do. Why is expensive stuff the type that ruins so easily? You get what you pay for. Would you agree with that? Yeah, I guess I would. You alright? Can I ask you about, you know, fire department? Huh? Videos quickly scanned the dining room and everyone in it. I work for the fire department. You're curious about that, right? Oh, yeah. Can you tell me about, the fire department? To an extent. What do you want to know? How long have you been a fireman? Have you always wanted to be a fireman? And are you good at being a fireman? Well, I guess, how long have you been a fireman? I don't think I could say for certain. It's almost hard to remember a time when I wasn't in this line of work. Is that sad? If I had to guess, I would say it's been at least around 10 years. Really? That's a long time. Yeah, it's a long time. You know, when I think back to when I first received that text message, such a mysterious number. Of all the potential candidates it could have been, never would have imagined it would have led to something like this happening. Are you upset? No. I mean, the guy that was actually an ally. After all, I mean. How could I be upset with someone who's done so much with me, or for me? Someone who's even risked their life for me, and yet doesn't know me at all. I wouldn't say I don't know you. I mean, not anymore. We see one another almost every night, didn't we? Even though it might not have been much. I felt like I learned a lot about you. Besides, even though you didn't know me in return, you were always coming back to me. Or looking to me when you were in trouble. Know that you're a bright girl, even if you don't think so. Bright enough to ask for help when you need it. That's something that can't be said about a lot of people. Maybe if I'd been more like you, I wouldn't be in this position I am now. Oh, but no. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm here anyways. And if I gotta be here anyways, I'm glad it's with someone like you. Thank you. If I may, can I ask one more thing? Of course. Ooh, okay. Fire department, my uncle. Oh, it's about my uncle and the fire department. Well, gotta do two birds with one stone, I guess. Yeah, go ahead. Uncle and the fire department. You my uncle? Said you worked right beside him, right? Yes, I did. My uncle. Was he a good person? You're silent for a moment. Listen, Mary. Well, I don't like where this is going. Your uncle. I owe my life to your uncle. I'm sure many others do too. A sense of but coming here? Yep. But just because I'm loyal to him doesn't mean that he's actually exactly a good person either. Uncle did a lot for me, for the rest of the fire department. But there's no such thing as a good firefighter. I guess I didn't realize how that sounded out loud. Thank you, Ovidius. Everything you've been doing for us. I don't know if Croven ever tells you, but Really? Thank you so much. Of course. There's no one else I'd rather do it for. Felt much better after I was fed. Physically better, but I think the emotional toll was also a bit easier to digest. Yeah, please don't eat your emotions. That's not a good idea. Come on, let's head out. Once we get past this point, we should be in the clear. Since we no longer had our own vehicle, Phidias and I had to find a bus stop. Had to take the bus after bus until we could make a path to wherever it was we were supposed to be going. That's okay though. I was used to riding on a bus. For a moment I thought she was sitting on his lap. I was about to say, oh, that's kind of cute. But it's just the sprites overlapping. You look tired. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah. Are you really sure? Yes. We'll be on this bus for a while. You can take a nap if you'd like. That doesn't seem safe. Yeah, I was literally about to say, if he falls asleep, then what happens if I get, kidnapped in the meantime? What if we run into trouble? Then I'll wake you up. Promise? Promise. Cute. Check my messages with Crofin. Still nothing. I can only hope that the reason he wasn't answering was because he was being extra careful. And not because something else was going down. Oh. You've got to get off the bus now. Don't think it'll be much longer. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Oh, it's a cozy little house. Yeah, it brought me to a white panelled house, middle of a cutesy suburban neighbourhood. It seemed much farther than Blackwood than I would have liked to think. Are we supposed to stay here forever? No, not forever. Just for a while. Till we can get things under control. Aren't you happy? How's the same when you get to be with them again? I know. I like Blackwood. And Crofin. Don't worry about Crofin. Don't worry about Blackwood. Both of those, they're my job. I've never been bad at my job before. I'm gonna take care of it. I'm sure you'll be back in Blackwood before you know it. Approached the front door of the house. Parents who had been missing for so long. They really right behind this door. Phidias stood back on the sidewalk. I don't know if it was because he didn't want to feel like he was pushing himself into the picture, or because he wanted to be able to leave as soon as he saw that I was safe. Everything that's happened, does it really end here? There's only one thing left to do. Lifted my hand to the door and knocked. Once, twice, 3 times. The knob slowly turned, but when it opened... Uh-oh. You're not my parents, are you? Well, hello, miss. Why are you knocking on our door, Lost your way? Yeah, definitely not our parents. Oh, don't be silly. You're here looking for Mommy and Daddy, isn't that right? So sorry, they stepped out for a moment. You didn't use that gun on them, didn't you? I really hope not. But we're more than happy to babysit you until they get back. Mary was grabbed by the strangers and they began to cover my mouth with a cloth. The smell was something I couldn't quite recognize, but I already knew what was happening. Yep. Fucking chloroform. What is with bad guys and using chloroform? I'm sure whoever makes that stuff is very well striving in their business. Tried calling out to Vidius, but my mouth was covered. Don't mind if we take her out for a little play date, right? Let her go. Yeah, I don't think so. I wouldn't even try reaching for that gun of yours. Unless you're in the mood for a Bloody Mary. Mary, listen to me. It's going to be okay. Vision was beginning to fade. I'm not going to let them hurt you. I promise you that. Good at what I do. Wow, things could have gone better. We came all this way only for me to fucking get kidnapped. Huh. The movies. No, that isn't quite right. This is a movie theater. But it doesn't look like any one I've ever been in before. Screen is massive. But nothing is playing. Not even any audio. Seats seem to stretch for miles. Can't tell where they end. Even which row is closest to the screen. And on top of that, no one here. Wait. That's not true. Someone is here. It's... Okay, well this is kind of creepy. Kroven. What's he doing here? Called out to Kroven. But it was as if he didn't hear me at all. He's crying. He's crying at the movie. But it isn't playing anything. Can you see something I can't? Try calling out to him again. Still, it was as if he couldn't hear me. I don't see how. No sound from the screen. And it's not that far from me. Kroven, what's going on? I reached out to Kroven. Except, wait, did I? I can feel my arms reaching out towards him, but I can't see it at all. Try reaching out towards him again. What's happening? Why can't I interact with him? Kroven, please. I'm trying to help you. Please look at me. Kroven. Kroven? What's happening? Kroven? Huh. Huh. What? Just a dream. Wait. Where is this? I was kidnapped. But this place... This a jail cell? I mean, it does kind of look like someone's been in here before with the, you know, the etchings on the right there. A real jail cell. Quickly looked around the place. Seemed to have been abandoned for quite some time. Yeah. Yeah. You don't see the giant hole in the wall there? Otherwise this is a really bad jail. They don't upkeep the place. They brought me here. Vidius. I have to get to him. Check my pockets. Of course they took my phone. Why wouldn't they? Okay, stay calm. We can find a way out of here. Okay, well, I guess we'll check the room first before we, you know. We can open the cell door, sure. Yeah, they put us in here only to just, you know, not lock the door. Okay, let's check the vent. Climbed over the vent that was on the wall. People escape through vents in the movies all the time, right? Even though it was old and rusty, it wasn't gonna give anytime soon. No way I'd be able to open it on my own. Okay, so yeah, definitely need something to open it. Okay, let's check the bed. Try checking around the bed in the cell. Felt as hard as a rock. Even the sheet was covered in a fine layer of rocky debris. I tried looking under it to see if there was any sort of hole or trapdoor I could sneak through. Of course, there wasn't. Okay, let's check the sink then. Try checking the sink basin for anything that might be useful. I'm playing old escape games, and usually the sinks would have something important in them, like a screwdriver or even a key. Not this time though. Damn, we're out of luck. Okay, well, let's check the toilet. Let's hope that nobody has used it recently. Or at all. Ew. I don't want to go anywhere near that toilet. Besides, even just looking from here, I can see that it's empty. Okay, that's good. I'd rather not get my arm stuck in a pipe trying to look for something anyways. Yeah, especially in a toilet. That'd be a very embarrassing way to go out. Let's check in the hole in the wall. A large hole in the cell wall. Don't know whether it was purposely made by a frustrated inmate, or if it just began to wear away over time. Either way, it's not going to help me much. Always got some exposed pipes. Maybe we can, you know, grab one of them, yank it out. Not any room for me to be able to fit in there. Even if I could, I have no place to go. Okay, let's open the cell door. Tried opening the cell door. Clanged and rattled. And of course, it was locked. But I had to at least try. Okay, time to look through the cell bars. Try looking through the cell bars to get a better idea of the area I was in. Seemed to be in a cell at the end of a long hall. I haven't seen anyone in any of the other cells. But I didn't want to risk shouting out for anyone in case the wrong person heard me. The only thing I could see at the end of the hall was a staircase. That's everything. No, that can't be it. There has to be something else I can do. There has to be. There isn't any way out. I'm trapped here. I I can't do anything. I can't believe this. Kraven, Phidias, Mom and Dad, they're all in trouble. And for what? Because of me. They weren't trying so hard to keep me safe. They're so stupid. They're so stupid. None of this would be happening right now if they just... Suddenly I heard a rattle against the bars. Thought it was finally done for. Till I looked up. Reginald? The hell are you doing all the way out here, dude? Reginald was here, right in front of me. But how? He was knocking against the bars and gesturing over for me to come closer. Reginald? What are you doing here? Tried to keep my voice down as best as I could. How is this possible? How did you know I was here? You're not working with these people, are you? Then I don't understand. How is it that you're here right now? Am I still dreaming? Why aren't you saying anything? Suddenly I felt a pressure against my hands. Reginald was pushing something into my hands. Hey, keys! Thank you, Reginald. I guess you're not a murderer after all. I'm sorry for ever doubting you. Wait, are these keys to this cell? I don't understand. I mean, thank you, but where did you find these? How did you know I was here? How did you even get here? It's not making any sense. Aw, cute. Huh? Without a word, Reginald stood up and turned around. Began walking towards the exit and waving back at me. As if he was saying goodbye. I didn't understand. What was that? Wait, but these keys... Can't worry about Reginald right now. I have to get out of here while I still have the chance. So the keys into the lock of the door on the other side. Come on, come on. Yes! It's all opened. There's no time to waste. If only I knew where I was going. Okay, I don't like the creepy ambience. I didn't see Reginald after I left the cell. Nor did I have any idea where he could have went. The place seemed so big and empty. But I knew that couldn't be the case. There had to be people lurking around here somewhere. Just didn't know where. Tried to listen for them, just in case I needed to hide. I couldn't hear anything. Just where is this anyways? Hey, I know we should probably keep moving, but I'm curious. Inspector cells. Looked into some of the cells that line the walls. Wondered if I would see someone else trapped in a similar position to mine. Alas, there were none. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for me. Usually cells seem to be in a similar condition to mine. What they made up for in one area, they were lacking in another. Sure, there was no crack on the wall in this cell, but the toilet was completely missing. Maybe this cell's got a pillow, but the sink is missing its knobs. Does that happen? How long has this place been like this? What am I doing here? Okay, let's inspect the walls. Try to look for any signs on the walls to help me get a better sense of the area. Of course, I found none. Shouldn't be surprised. This is a jail, not a school. Yet somehow those sometimes go hand in hand. This is a prison. How would you be able to tell? What's the difference between a jail and a prison anyway? There's no time to think about that right now, though. Okay, let's listen. Try listening around for anything. Footsteps, talking, anything. If I listen really, really closely, I can hear the sound of something faint. I can't really discern what it is. Maybe if I get closer. Didn't have any time to waste on silly stuff. I have to keep moving. Either way, or either until I find it. My videos, my phone, or a way out. As I continued to move, I began to hear something clearly. Sounded like the rattling of caged bars. Someone's fighting against them real hard. Suddenly, a voice. Think you've gotten away with this? Wait, that's not just any voice, it's... Raven! Well, at least we know where you finally are. Why am I not surprised that you got captured as well? I swear to fuck when I get out of here, I'm taking this whole place down with all you in it. Griffin! Gotta get him. Following the sound of his frustrated yelling and clanging on the metal, was able to find... Griffin! Mary? The shit? How'd you get here? Wait, before any of that, I think I can get you out of here. Here's the keys Reginald gave me in this keyhole for Craven's cell. Could they really? Yes. It opened. Hey. Not bad. Where'd you get so toolsy? More importantly, what the fuck did you get? When the fuck did you get here? You're not supposed to be anywhere near here right now. Listen, So, what to explain, but we need to find a way out of here. What? So soon? We need to find a way out. I don't think I can leave just yet. Why not? What? What are you talking about? We have to leave. Listen, Barry, I know I messed up a little bit. And that fucker Phineas did too by letting you wind up here. But because of that, I can't just let things keep getting worse. Think of it like this here. You got a wasp problem? Do you just buy a fly swatter? Do you call an exterminator to take out the whole nest? Craven. What are you even talking about? Don't worry, Mars. I'm gonna stop the problem at the source. Craven. God fucking damn it. Just when we were reunited with him, he has to go fucking running off again. Without me. Guess I'm on my own again until I can find him. Well, until he gets thrown back into the jail cell again. Or anyone. Walked around completely lost. Beginning to wonder if I was wasting my time going in circles. Though I eventually made it somewhere else. Different area. There weren't many, if any, cells here. Walls are tiled from floor to ceiling. It was strange. It felt like being in a bathroom. Oh, just make sure you don't drop the soap. Longest, most maze-like bathroom in the world. Wish I knew what kind of area this even was. But more importantly, wish I knew how to get out of it. Then I began to hear something. Oh no. What is it now? Talking. There's people talking somewhere. Try to get closer so I could at least know exactly where they were. Maybe find out what they were planning. But as I peered around the corner just to get a glance, I was met with the face of Twyla? The fuck are you doing here? I mean, I guess an investigation led to here. Twyla is here? Maybe if we spent more time with her, we might have known all of this. She's talking on the phone? But I can't quite make out what she's saying. She's also talking to someone in front of her, handing her things. Clearly not in any danger. But no, I don't understand. Twyla was dedicated to catching the killer, wasn't she? She wanted our city to clean up. So why is it that... Uh-oh. I've been spotted. And I got a bad feeling about this. She spotted me. Looking right in my eyes. What do I do? Let's just wave at her. Maybe she's just friendly and totally won't blow my cover. Waved at her. I don't know why. I don't think running or hiding is gonna, fix this. I mean, what else can I do? She's already spotted me and it's like I don't have anywhere else to go. I shouldn't have waved. What's wrong with me? Oh, there's a lot wrong with me. Even though Twyla clearly saw me, she did not out me to the person in front of her. Ah, thank Christ. That's what I was kinda hoping would happen, even though she kinda doesn't like me. Well, she let them walk on in a different direction. I was finally able to make out the last thing she said on the phone. I'll talk to you later. Twyla hung up her phone and then stood facing me. Watched her from behind the corner a few seconds longer before working up the courage to meet her in the middle. Well, so, Twyla, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. You're not really involved with these people, are you? I thought you wanted to keep things clean in our city. You hated crime and that's why. It's all very complicated. Yeah, well, I mean, if I had spent some time with her, I probably would know about all this entire situation. I expect you to understand. This is why Crover never wanted me around you. Knew that you were with these people who wanted to hurt us. Do you think he's innocent in all this? That he isn't trying to hurt us as well? Simply do what we need to do. As for me, I'm in all of this because of my uncle. Your uncle? He's in charge. Then he's just like... But you don't have to be involved in any of this. Well, I mean, yeah, kinda. Twyla? Did you say it yourself? Want to keep our city clean. Why don't I help you out of this? Wait, really? You don't have to be here. Show the way out. Oh, well, thanks, I guess, Twyla? Really? Don't you trust me? And if you don't, I reached a hand out to me. Do you have any other choice? I mean, she does have a point, but... Ooh. Interesting choice. Do we fully trust her or not? Well, I guess, we'll trust her, 'cause why not? I can answer her. Gunshot rang out through the building. I turned to face where the noise came from. Tyler ran in the direction of the noise, and I followed her. Yeah, you think that... Yeah, that's totally a good idea. Run towards the gunshot noises. We got to the destination. Without hesitation, Twyla slammed the door open. The source of the sound stood right in front of us. Fucking piece of shit. Of course it's Griffin. It's always Griffin. Christ, dude. Chill out with the gunshots. That one's from Ma. Griffin? What are you doing? What? What's the matter? I felt like I could throw up. The smell of blood already beginning to permeate the room. Mars, don't give me that look. You should be happy. Happy? How can I be happy over something like this? Fucker killed my parents, god damn it. You'll take a life if you ain't prepared to lose your own. Oh? Alright, I forgot. You don't like Twyla, do you? And he kinda wants her dead, don't... Yeah. What the fuck are you laughing at? Craven. It's nothing. It's nothing, just... Yeah, maybe she is a maniac. Just so funny to me. So funny that you thought he was still in control after all this time. And then Mary. But she did to lie my ass off to her all night when I saw her walking around this dump. Turns out I don't have to wait that long. Just, it's hysterical to me. Hysterical. Fuck. Should have gone with my gut instinct and not trusted. God damn it. Did you ever thought he could pull off this shit the way I have? Think that Lisa Bush could have ever had it in him to offer you parents the way I did? Too much of a fucking pussy to even attempt it. You know what the best part was? So fucking easy. Even Mary's dumbass could have done it if she tried. Been running this shit for years now, you idiot. I bet you'd never be able to figure that shit out if I wasn't here yelling it at you right now. So hand over that fucking gun. Wipe that stupid fucking look off your face. Well, Mary's head becomes my new jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. Wow. Things turned out, very interesting. Griffin carefully approached Twyla. Felt the knife she had been holding lightly press against my cheek. Shouldn't you be holding it like against my throat? Wouldn't that be like an easier way or easier point to, you know, kill me? Don't think cutting my cheek open is going to do much for me. I did a trade-off. Me for the gun. Then she held it up to both of us. But she thought you really did something, huh? You know what? Yeah. Guess you did. Too bad it really doesn't matter. keeping her eyes on us, Twyla pulled out her phone. She typed away on it, and a few moments later, someone stepped into the room. Hey you, I recognize that hair anywhere. I need you to take these guys back to their cells and make sure they don't get out again until I ask for one. Don't kill them, but you're more than welcome to rough them up if they get on your nerves. Yes, ma'am. I really hope you're not working for her and you're actually in disguise to, get us out, hopefully. Yeah, I think Mary's caught on to who it is. Crow and I were apprehended by the strange man. Let us out, holding our arms together tightly. Shoved us through the halls and caught a glimpse or two from Lord Twyla's goons passing by. Once we were back into the area that held all the cells, the man finally spoke to us. Vidius. Thought that was you. So glad. Oh, shit. Hey, Vidius. Yeah. Hey. What the fuck do you think you're doing? No, I don't even want to hear it right now. They're gonna get you out of here. All of you. Oh? Vidius brought Croven and I down a few cells further. Could hardly believe my own eyes when I saw. My parents, they're still alive. That's one good thing about today, I guess. Mom and Dad. They're alive. Nearly unconscious. And getting them out of here. We're all leaving. Now. Vidius handed our phones back. I'd really like to see these again, also. Are you sure we should be having them? And, hopefully they're not, traceable? Whoa, hold on. You're supposed to fucking leave? That isn't gonna help shit. You know what happens if we leave? Just fucking take us prisoner all over again. They're outnumbered here, Croven. Shut up. Stop calling me Croven. Ain't it supposed to be boss to... What are you trying to do? Obviously you're trying to pull ranks, because of course that's what Croven is good at doing. Put everyone in danger? You told me my job was to protect them, right? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Good. Then do it. Protect them for the moment. I'm gonna ensure they won't need protection anymore. Croven. God fucking damn it. Mary? Are you okay? Seriously, dude? After everything we've been through today, you think Mary's gonna be okay? I've never seen Croven so fired up before. Even when he was angry or frustrated. It wasn't like this. Never like this. Come on. Let's get out of here. Leave? Oh, Croven's still in here. If he wants to get himself killed, then I can't stop him. Like he said, he's my boss. My order is to protect you, first and foremost. We can't leave. We have to go after him. If we leave, then what's going to happen to him? Mary, get you out of here. Vidius, can I just... It may be a lot, but... Can I ask for one last favor? What? bring my mom and dad somewhere safe. I'm not going to lose any more of my family. Hurry. Not the first stupid decision C has made, but I guess it does run in the family. Heard Ovidius call after me, but I couldn't leave like this. I couldn't. Tried to follow where I thought Craven might have headed, though I might have already begun to regret my decision. I heard gunshots once more. Several gunshots. Can talking to ghosts somehow get me out of this one? I doubt it. Try to keep myself as thin and discreet as possible as I moved through the halls. I ran into someone. God, I didn't want to think about that. Didn't want to think about what might happen to Craven, or what might be happening to Craven right now either. No, it's okay. He's okay. Right now, to my knowledge, Craven is alive. I'll make sure it stays that way. The goal did not change from when I initially escaped. We're still going to find a way out. And this time, I would make sure Craven made it out with me. I was lucky not to run into anyone as I made my way around. Suppose Craven was leaving them preoccupied. Since my goal is to get him out of here, I don't exactly know if that's the best thing for me right now. Suddenly I felt a breeze. Cold chill of the outside, breezing through the halls. Is there really an exit nearby? Turning down a few more corners, I spotted it. A door, just so slightly ajar, leading outside. Is it a trap? No, it shouldn't be. I know that Craven's escaped again, and his goal definitely wasn't to leave. Carefully approached the door and stepped outside. There was no one waiting to trap me, but there was a parking lot. This is the way out. There's a few cars here. Not to make any assumptions, but Craven might know how to hotwire one of these, right? Walked over to one of the cars, wondering how we might be able to get inside. Would they even notice that one is missing until it's too late? Placed my hand on the handle of the car and pulled. It was mostly just because of instinct, but car door opened anyways. That's strange. Despite how odd I found it, climbed into the front seat of the car. I'm really sitting in this car right now. Keys are still in the ignition too. This is all very weird. This all seems a little too convenient too. That's really strange. Oh, well, maybe not. Guess if you trusted everyone around here, or needed to be able to make a quick getaway just in case, then you wouldn't really feel the need to lock your car doors. Suddenly I heard a noise, and not so far off distance. It was the door. One I had exited out of. Someone was coming to look for their car. I frozen place. Please don't be this car. Please don't notice me. Please just drive away. But despite my prayers, it seemed it was my fault for choosing the wrong car. Mary and her stupid decisions once again. Heard the door of the car click open. Ah, shit. Of course it has to be Twyla too. God damn it. It's met with a shocked expression of Twyla. I think the both of us were too surprised at the sight of each other to say anything. What felt like forever and only a few seconds at the same time, saw Twyla look back towards the door and then back at me. Fuck it. Twyla began to climb over me into the passenger seat of the car. Then, shut the door and get driving. But decide you weren't worth sparing. Not wanting to be short, I did as instructed. We drove off. And we're leaving Craven behind. God damn it. Told me where to drive, and I followed her instruction best I could. Not back talking, not saying anything. God forbid. She decided I am not worth sparing. Barely got onto the empty road when I heard the screech of tires behind us and more gunshots to follow suit. I swear, but Twyla yelled at me to just drive faster. Fucking bullshit. Perfect timing. Then suddenly my phone went off. All the times, why now? As soon as it did, Twyla once again yelled at me to keep driving. Buried her hands into my pockets and pulled out my phone. Declined whoever it was that was calling and instead made her own phone call. Hey, arsehole. Mary's the one driving the fucking car. Unless you want her brains to wind up on the inside of the windshield, I'd stop fucking chasing us. Then she threw my phone out the window. Looking into the rearview mirror, the car that was following us began to slow, and then completely stopped. Even though it was far, I could have sworn I saw that was Craven who got out of that car. Drove off. How I wished I could have been in that car. Instead of the one who was trapped in it right now. Drove in quiet. Or at least, I did. She sat beside me, pointing that gun in my direction the entire time. Barking out a directional lane change or turn I would have to make every now and again. Drive was incredibly dark. If it weren't for the vibrant streetlights that dotted the road every now and again, I might not have been able to see anything. Drove as safely as I could. The little light I had. With the ever-present threat of Twyla's gun. She wouldn't really shoot me, right? She couldn't. I was driving. If she shot me, then she'd be risking her own life too. So maybe it's okay to talk to her. Even if this Twyla is entirely different from the person I thought she was. Twyla? What? Didn't sound happy or patient. Who are you? I don't understand. That's a stupid question. Who are you? Who's anyone? Doesn't matter. Doesn't change anything right now. I just can't even fathom. Why would you want to do something like this? Like what? Like kidnapping my family? Oh, don't take it personally. Doesn't matter if it was you or him or anyone else. Or just sticks in the same campfire. It was merely a means to get ahead. Opportunity was available to me, and I took it. It was never about you. Twyla. Are you going to kill Groven? Turn this right. I guess I'll take that as a yes. Followed suit. Traffic light was green, so I just sped through before it could change again. I haven't seen a single other car on the roads. To answer your question, it was the plan. Wipe him out and then be done with it already. Been causing us too much trouble after all. Wouldn't it be easiest to just have him out of the way? Then I realized if I could control him, it'd be much more worthwhile than killing him. So I kept him alive. Is that why you kidnapped him? No. Why I kidnapped you? Continued to drive for a long, long time. As we did, I noticed the surroundings start to become more familiar. And before too much longer, I realized we were entering Blackwood once again. Keep driving until I tell you to stop. Did as she instructed. Drove slower, following her increasingly confusing instructions. Turn right, then left, then straight, then left again. Till she had me park the car on an unfamiliar street. Then got out of the car but pointed her gun at me the entire time. Guess it was in case I tried to escape. That's fucking creepy. She opened my door and grabbed me by the wrist. Get up. As soon as I exited the vehicle, Twyla began running with me in tow. I felt myself tripping over my own 2 feet as I struggled to keep up with her speed. Thought about yelling, but the threat of her violence prevented me from doing any of the things I would have liked to do. Couldn't exactly see where she was running to so quickly in the dark. Till we approached the gates. We're at the cemetery. We come full circle, haven't we? Didn't say anything as Twyla dragged me inside and ran through. Moved with purpose. She had a specific location in mind. But she could possibly be running towards. Mausoleum. Finally, we'll get to see what's inside. One place in the cemetery I had never had access to. But she does. Heard an unlocking sound. Come on. Grabbed me once again and began pushing me through the double doors. Even though inside was an immediate staircase down. Her locked the door behind us and then hurried me down the stairs. Got to the bottom. What the? What is all this? And in the mausoleum was this strange bunker. For how long? Was it always like this? Was anyone ever kept here all along? Twyla ran straight for the computers in the back, and I followed her. Typed rapidly. I couldn't quite understand what she was doing. But she also left a gun on the chair. She just left it for anyone to just grab. Did she realize? Maybe... Ooh, give me one option. I mean, maybe she thought I wouldn't be, stupid enough to grab it, but here we are grabbing it. Well, she could realize what I did. I picked up the gun from the chair and shot her in the face. I could only hope. Turned to face me as I pointed it at her. Oh, And what do we have here? Twyla, I can't let you do this. What's that? You can't let me do this? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna shoot me? If what? Come on, Mary. I don't know you'd never forgive yourself if you did. But if you insist... Okay, she's going full psycho now. Right, what have we done? It's also going full glitch mode too. Then I'll give you an open shot. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on then. Try it. Fuck it, why not? If you gave me the option to, sure. I want to start by saying I didn't aim at anything vital. I would never, ever do that. I aimed at their legs. And I tended to pull the trigger. God fucking damn it. Of course there's no bullets. Just our luck. I just realized. This entire time there's been no fucking goddamn bullets, so I could have just left at any time. Try it again. Still nothing. I mean, unless the safety's on, then... I mean, I'm not sure. I never used a gun before, and I don't really understand how they work, and I don't really intend to. I don't understand. Yeah, let me show you something. Mary, no, don't give it to her. Twyla took the gun from my hands, pointed it at her head. Click. Empty. Ah, okay, so it is empty. What? Do you really think I'd run away from a fight if I wasn't out of ammo? Thanks for being in that car, though. Save me a few extra steps in my new plan. You're leaving me down here? Oh, don't worry, I'll be back for you soon. I got some stuff to take care of first. So just be a little patient. And take the time to say goodbye to the cemetery you love so much. Walked up the stairs and soon I heard the door unlock and lock again. Should I have gone after her? Would it have changed anything if I did? Tried to get out. Find anything that could help me. But wasn't any use. Corkboard didn't have anything on it I understood. Computers were password protected. And those doors up there wouldn't budge if I ran myself into them. Everything that happened just ended up with me getting trapped again. Didn't help anything in the end. And right back to where I was. Is this a sign? Should I just stop trying to do anything? Am I only going to make it worse? Guess that's not so different from how it usually is, huh? What's that so bad for, anyways? They die, that just means they get to be with us. What's so scary about that? That isn't the point. No, you're worried, but it seems like you've done all you can. Whatever happens, aren't you happy it will soon be over with? No, it can't be. I mean, how do I even know this is what the afterlife is really like? Talking to us, aren't you? But are you even real? How do you mean? We wouldn't be here if we weren't real. I guess. I don't know. Just... I don't want to come back here. For a different reason than usual. Oh, you poor little thing. You don't belong here. Oh, hi there, Grim Reaper. Very scary pointy horn. Why are you here again? It's because of that silly little book, right? Stranger kept talking. And as he approached me, it was as if the world around the two of us began to distort. All I could comprehend was him and me. But you know something? Truth be told, I think you could have made it here without that stupid thing. What are you talking about? What are you? I think you've always had that ability. Just didn't realize it. Though I suppose this is partially my fault, isn't it? No wonder you like the cemetery so much. Please, slow down. I'm having trouble understanding. Ah, that's right. Going off on a bit of a tangent. Forgive me. I often forget what it's like to talk to people. I just wanted to offer you some help. Get you off this little predicament you're in. Help? You can help me? But how? This is just a dream. Nothing here can change what is happening out there. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Don't you believe that anything is possible? But now you've surely seen it for yourself. Then how do you plan to help me? That is a secret. But I can promise you I can make it happen. Just needs a little bit of a push, that's all. A push? Just need a little bit more power to be able to make it happen. This power you have, I think it should do just fine. Huh? What do you mean? Ability to travel to this world. See glimpses of it from the outside. You give it to me, I can help you in exchange. I can just give it to you? Precisely. Then, if I do that, I'll be able to come back here though, right? No, you won't. But you want to save your family, right? Yeah, of course I do. Then, do we have a deal? If you really can fix it all. God damn it, Mary. Do we really want to make a deal with the fucking Grim Reaper? I mean, this is the stupid decisions to make all stupid decisions. Oh, Mary. Well, this entire game so far. Yes, of course we do. Wonderful. Yay, great. See you later, dear. Am I suddenly gonna die at the end of this? I just feel like I've, sold my soul or something. Woke up to the sound of something incredibly loud. Because of the bunker not helping in its volume. happened again. First I thought there was some sort of earthquake happening. I realized it was actually coming from above ground. Someone was trying to get in. But who? Seriously? Police? Or gang members? Did Twyla lock herself out by mistake? Heard the door open. Heavy steps made their way down the stairs. The person who came down was... Yeah, I had a feeling it was you. Phidias. Phidias, I'm so glad it's you. Hey kid. I'm glad you're alright. I'm so happy you're here. How did you even get in here? What do you mean? How do you know to find me here? Because you texted it to me, remember? Yeah, I totally did, didn't I? I'm so smart, aren't I? Texted? But my phone is... Ah, wait. Still too early to celebrate. Twyla. She might come back in any minute. That's why we're getting you out of here. What's the good of that? Huh? I'm thinking about the things Croven's been saying. Isn't he kinda right? Say you get me out of here. Then what happens? Are they gonna kidnap me again? And what'll happen to Croven? Maybe this isn't... Hell, isn't it? I was already involved even when I didn't know it. How am I ever supposed to feel safe again? I feel as though anyone I like is safe. Croven, Twyla. Neither of them would be in the position they're currently in if they were both adamant people. How can we ever expect to feel safe until one side gives out? Phidias. Do you think we have to kill Twyla? It'd probably be the easiest way. But even with that option, I don't think Croven would ever be satisfied unless he was able to do it himself. But then, what are we supposed to do? Twyla would never let herself stay somewhere where she isn't armed or guarded. If the Parliament threatens to attack our family, then Croven won't be able to attack anyways, right? What do we do? You know, think I may have a plan. Really? It might work. Need to make a call right now, though. We even have a chance of pulling it off. What is it? Just this once. You can worry about it. Well, are we gonna know about what this plan is? Oh. What is this now? Someone locked the door when I left. You've been playing stupid with me this whole time. Or do you just know the cemetery better than I thought you did? Really? Trying to threaten me with that again? What's the point in that? I already know that gun is empty. I managed to find some bullets for it. Huh. Well, it was a good thing I came back with this. God damn it. Now you don't want to do anything reckless, right? Because, well, let's face it, Mary. We both know I got much better aim than you. When it comes down to chance, do you really fancy your odds? I don't know, she likes hers. I sure like mine. Crow and I cornered Twyla. We stood in a straight line with Twyla in the middle. Well played. I admit, I got no idea how you managed to pull this off. Well, what are you waiting for? Shoot me then. What? Wait, no. Really, Croven? Isn't this what you've been waiting for? Are you really that much of a coward? After all this time, all this chase, you're just not going to do anything? Thought you wanted to kill me. Go on then. Shoot. Yeah, don't listen to her. Croven, don't listen to her. Just trying to get in your head. Don't have to kill her. Please, I don't want to see you as a murderer. Despite all that's happened. I know that Croven I know isn't a bad person. Please don't shoot her. If you're not gonna shoot me, then what am I even holding back for? I could just shoot you both right now with no consequences then, right? Because Mary won't shoot me. And if you won't either, then what am I worried for? Can you ever keep your mouth fucking shut? So fucking annoying. You don't have to be her. You hate her, don't you? So don't turn into her. Don't do something she would do. Are you really listening to her right now? Because if that's the case, you're really not concerned at all. What's to stop me from taking you both out? Just like with dear old mum and dad. They were easy, you know. Like throwing a rock at a bird's nest. One clear shot. Then they were gone. So, tell me, what kind of bird do you think Mary is? Will it bleed when it hits? Will she take the whole nest down with her? Will she let out the same piercing? Croven shot the gun. Twyla ducked out the way. So there was nothing standing between me and the bullet. I saw white. But I didn't feel any pain. I didn't feel anything. Because I didn't get shot. God fucking damn it. Hideous. Twyla ran off out of the cemetery. Croven followed her. Began to hear the distant shots of their guns as they ran off. But I was more concerned with Phidias. I thought you were going to grab her. There wasn't a good time. I couldn't. I saw Croven's face. I knew he Where's your phone? I'll call an ambulance. No. No. You can't do that. You'll just make everything harder. And what am I supposed to do? You're breathing all heavy and you're bleeding it. And you don't have to do anything. No, I have to do something. Why did you do that? I've told you. My job was to protect you. I couldn't let you down. No, that was stupid. It shouldn't have happened. You couldn't risk your life over someone like me. I'm nothing. Mary. Shut up. Huh? Sorry. But I need you to not talk like that. Acting as if there's something you need to do. That you're worthless otherwise. You really believe that? I'd fight so hard to protect someone that I thought was worthless. Groven too. And all your family. This has all happened because they thought there's someone worth protecting. Phineas. Thank you so much. I could never. There's nothing you got to do. I did my job. And that's good enough for me. Phineas. Thank you so much. I've done as gently as I was able to. I hope you know. Well, his arms wrap around me in return. Gave me a pat on the back. I told you. I'm good at what I do. I don't know how long I stayed there. I just know I didn't want to let him go. All this time, you had wanted to help me. In a place that got him. No. I couldn't think of it that way. That's not what he wanted from me. I won't disrespect his memory. The sun began to rise. And with it, something else returned. Heard his limping footsteps down the sidewalk. A stomp and a scrape. And a stomp and a scrape. Close as it got, Mark could hear the raggedness in his breathing. As I picked up my head, I noticed the blood that stained him. Groven? Did you kill her? Please say something. You said you didn't want to see me as a murderer, right? It's officially autumn now. Felt like it would never come. But time always marches forward. The seasons do change eventually. Everything changes eventually. Well, it's changed from what things were before. Mum and Dad were found safe and unharmed. We were able to live in Blackwood again. We even opened up that diner again. In almost no time at all, people began to come back to eat with us. In that sense, it was almost as if nothing had changed at all. The more things change, the more they stay the same, as they say. Some people would start small talk and say that they missed us. Wonder where we went. Of course we didn't say anything. Other than that, we were just on a little vacation. That's all. But one thing about the restaurant that's different is that Griffin is living with us now. At least one person survived out of all of this. No, he wouldn't do it unless he felt it was safe to do so. So if that's the case, I'm glad things are safe. Plus, I think he got too lonely living in that safe house cabin all by himself. Sometimes I think he gets a little annoyed by us. Like when Mum tells him not to eat from the cookie basket, or when Dad reminds him to wear press warmer in the cold weather. But I think he appreciates it too. Definitely doing a lot better now, at least. He also promised Dad to be honest with me, should something like this ever happen again. Speaking of things like this, there was never anything on the news or any police reports of things that happened that night. Sometimes I wonder if Twyla was right when she told me that the police here have been covering things up. I mean, that's what the police do best. Or if the Congress got anything to do with it. Speaking of that night, rumors of a murderer gradually faded, till they completely disappeared. Does that mean my assumptions were wrong and it was actually Twyla the entire time? But why would she want to hunt down the killer if she was the killer herself? It's kind of odd, but I mean, I guess it throws all suspicion on her. Just like... haven't seen or heard from Reginald ever since that night. Hold on. Maybe I was right. Whenever I text or call him, I never get any response. Okay. Maybe I was right about Reginald. Maybe. Uh-oh. Oh no. But when I visit places like the library or the cemetery, he's never there. Just gone. I still don't know why he was there. Yeah, that is strange. Maybe if we go down his route that might, explain it, but... what happened to him since? But I miss him. He was my friend. Hope wherever he's gone, that he's doing okay. Griffin never actually told me about what happened with Twyla. A mysterious small headstone with her initials appeared in the cemetery. Yeah, so... yeah... safe to assume she's dead, which maybe is for the best, There was never a service for it. It was just here one day. Sometimes I wonder if it's really her. Well, unfortunately we lost our powers, so we can't actually check anymore. Wonder if he knew that this was gonna happen. Sometimes I wonder if I should leave flowers for her. Fuck no. After all the problems she caused us? No. Sometimes. Wonder if she would want me to. She'd probably tell me to fuck off. Somewhere I do want to leave flowers for eventually. Phineas never had a service or a headstone. Not even sure where they brought his body after the whole thing. I hope it was someplace nice. But I've been speaking with Groven and he said we could hold a service for him soon. I could plan it. Even if it's late, it's better never. Well, it's better than never. And even if his body isn't here, maybe his spirit will be. I've been rereading the book, How to Talk to Ghosts, because I haven't been able to do it anymore. It makes me sad, but maybe I'll be able to do it again if I focus. Like this dream spirit told me. I could probably do it without the book. But maybe the book will help me give a little push. Then maybe I can see everyone again. And Ovidius. Maybe one day I'll be able to talk to him again too. I'll thank him even more than all he's done for me. I'd like that. I think he would too. My phone's going off again. Alright, my phone. Can you believe that amidst all this chaos, you were able to get my phone back? I think Groven was the one who went and found it after Twyla had thrown it out the window. Got a big crack on it now, but other than that it still works. But I'll keep using it until it stops working. Even then, I'll keep it somewhere safe. Because it's what I was able to connect over Ovidius and I. But I should probably check the message, huh? I'd figured it was just my mum messaging me. Telling me to come inside for dinner or that I should hurry home because it's getting cold out. The number that texted me. No, that doesn't make any sense. This is Ovidius's old number. But Ovidius is... I opened the message. Wait, you're telling me he might be alive? Maybe? I don't know. But true ending complete. Somehow I got the true ending. But... Huh? You're just gonna leave off on that? No, you can't leave me off on that. But, does that mean it's him? Or maybe it's Twyla pretending to be him? Or maybe Reginald? I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I mean, we don't know where his body is, so maybe, hopefully. Aw, that's cute. There's some fan art. That's adorable. Oh my god, this is cute. It's what we saw before on the TV. That one's fucking creepy. Okay, I'm assuming this is maybe like some of the TV programs that, if we got to choose them, fucking romance. Oh, there's some like posters. Oh, this is really cool. I like this. Man, this is very vibrant and bright. Oh yeah, we saw these ones at the movie theater. Oh, thank you for playing. Oh, and that's it. Holy shit. Well, I know what I want to do, and I want to go through Reginald and Twyla's routes. Because it piqued me interest after that true ending. I mean, I probably should have gone after that one. After I'd gone through the other routes, because, yeah, now going into like Twyla's route, knowing what she is, capable of, and then Reginald being all fucking mysterious and whatnot, and maybe me being right about him being a murderer. God, everybody wants to fucking kill in this game. You think that Mary would be the one because she's hanging out in the cemetery and whatnot. But yeah, I would, from what I know, there's no sequel to this game, as far as I know. But I'd definitely love to see a sequel to this game if Arcade Kid ever makes it, because I would play the hell out of it. But I know there are several more games that are made with like the same characters and whatnot that I will be checking out, but for now, I'm gonna end this part here, because holy fuck, I need a break, because I've been recording for a while, and my voice needs a break. But I will be continuing on with the other two characters, because I want to find out what the hell is going on with those two, because we barely got to hang out with them.